Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Kiana Lachey. In today's video, I'll be sharing with you guys my January TBR. Now, I may not read all these books, mainly because I have this bad habit of going out, buying new books, and reading those books over the ones that I already chose to read for the month. I know that at the end of the month, Final Offer by Lauren Esher is supposed to be coming out, so... But I believe that's going to be like a February TBR read because it comes out on January 31st. Although I'm going to get it January 31st, I know that I'm not going to finish it until probably like February the 1st or February the 2nd. So, yeah. But we're going to go ahead and share with you guys some of the books that I have right now that I am interested in reading, that I feel like I will enjoy. And there's some videos that you guys might enjoy on a reading vlog from me. So, yeah, we're going to jump right into the first book. And the first book is by none other than Kennedy Ryan. After reading Before I Let Go by her, I just knew that I wanted to read plenty, trillions other books from her, because a lot of people have been writing and raving about how good Kennedy Ryan writing is. And after reading that book, I believe it. So, I got Real by Kennedy Ryan. If you see my last video, I got this from Books A Million. I'm saying not Books A Million, Barnes and Nobles. This is my first time going to Barnes and Nobles. And I got this book, and I'm ready to dive into it. It's supposed to be about a screenwriter, a film director, and an actress, I'm guessing. But I don't know what this book about, but a lot of people have been ranting and raving about it. I know Larry Reeves said that she enjoyed this book. She enjoyed plenty other of Kennedy Ryan books. If I'm not mistaken, I think it's like Hoop Shot, Long Shot, those books. And it was a flowing grip. She loved those books, so I really want to get my hands on those as well. Now, I'm not a big fan of ordering books off of Amazon because I'm impatient AF. And yeah, but I'm going to be ordering books off Amazon this year, so we should be having plenty more Amazon hauls and all of that good stuff. But that is the first book that I wanted to dive into this month. Now, the next book that I want to read is a book that I've been talking about on my channel, and I bought the Road Trip by her, and I really wanted this book right here, and that's The Flat Sheriff by Bethel O'Leary. A lot of people have been talking about this book, saying this book is good, and apparently it's forced proximity romance, and I'm very much interested in this book. So I love the cover. The cover is pretty cute. I love a good cover. But that's the book I want to dive into as well. And the next book I wanted to read is a small town romance, and we know I love small town romances after reading Things We Never Got Over. And that is The Simple Wild by K.A. Tucker. I want to dive into this. It's supposed to be like a small town in Alaska where this girl goes back to her father. And yeah, I really want to see what this book about. I think I'm going to enjoy it. Do I think it's going to be a 5-star book? Maybe not, but it might be a good 3 or 4 for me. But we'll see. I'm going to dive into it. Now, the next book that I want to read is a book that Sarah Caroli was like, you have to read this book because it's like the best thing ever. And that is Rock, Paper, Scissors by Alex Finney. And I really want to read this. Now, I hardly read any horror or thrillers. I barely read any thrillers. So, to dive into this is I'm really interested in seeing how good this book is. Apparently, it's about a man who can't have face blindness, and he don't know people's faces, including his wife. But I am very interested in seeing how good this book is and seeing if it's worth the hype. Because a lot of people say they like it. Not only just Sarah Caroli, but she's the main one that I saw that was advocating for this book. So I'm going to dive into that. Now, this book is part of a series that I started that I need to finish. I need to wrap up plenty of the series from the books I was reading last year. Now, the only series that I did finish was the Alcazar series and these 2 books right here and the Crescent City. And that's mainly because those are the only 2 books that's out right now. But all of these I finished. And I need to finish the last 3 books in the Stone of Glass series because I love Selena Sardofian. Like, that world, I just love it. But this is another universe that I'm just obsessed with, and that is Addicted After All. So I stopped at, I think Thrive was the last book I stopped at. In the order that I stopped at Thrive. So I have to dive into this one because I love me some Lily and Lo, but my favorite couple out of the two has to be Reich and Daisy. I absolutely love Reich and Daisy. And as I talk about this book, I feel like if I start reading this book first, I'm going to just grab all of my TBR and dive straight into the rest of the books. So, yeah. I'm happy to dive into this book this year. Now, the next book is also happens to be one of Sarah Caroli's 5-star reads, because she was just ranting and raving about this book. And when I watched the video when she was reading it for the first time, and she was just so struck and in awe, and she was happy, and she just loved, well, she wasn't happy because she was like, it was a sad book, but she was very distraught. And that is If He Had Been With Me by Laura Nolan. But yeah, I have a bad time pronouncing people's last names, so you know. But she said that this book is good and she enjoyed this book, and it was part of her reading sad books with me. I'm interested in diving into this book, seeing what this book about, and seeing if I enjoyed it just as much as her, see if I can't get it off my mind just as much as her. And yeah, but that's all the books that I have on my TBR for January. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you did, give it a thumbs up, like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in my next video.